What's going on, guys? Sean here with One Nation Nutrition. Gonna go over a bicep exercise with you guys. This is for everybody, men, women, beginners, even amateurs. If you guys are looking for a real good bicep exercise to really isolate, bring out the peaks more, this is gonna be a really good one to do. I know probably a lot of people have already done these, but a lot of the times they actually are doing them the wrong way as far as how they target the muscle. So I'm gonna kind of show you guys how I go about doing them to really increase the peak right in here in the bicep, so we can get a better peak going and make the arms look bigger. So I'm gonna start with a lightweight. So I'll probably just start out with 20 pounds. Don't make fun of me, it's 20 pounds. So a lot of times I see people when they do biceps, as you can see how my hands are already placed. So a lot of times I see them when they come up, they curl it like this. See the movement? I'm twisting my wrists. And so a lot of times that takes away from the resistance of the bicep and really isolating it fully. So see how my hands are now? So my hands are palms out, and that's what you always want to be keeping your hands as far as the placement goes when you're doing these. And another thing too is the way you place them. So if I place my hands more up here towards the dumbbell, instead of, you see all the room down here, I can place them down here. What I'm doing is I'm placing them up here, and that's going to help target more of that peak. So I'll keep them right around this distance, and I'm going to be going up like this, squeezing and contracting, and I'm not twisting my wrist down when I come with this movement. The palms are always faced outward to keep the tension on the bicep, and same thing here. Up, and palms still face out, face out, face out, and I'll do the other one. Palms are always facing out. A lot of times I see people, they'll come up and they'll twist it in. Same thing on this side, come up, twist it back in, and that's gonna take away from the tension of the bicep. So always palms out, squeeze as hard as you can. And an analogy with this one, hopefully this will sit with you guys, is when I'm doing this movement, I'm actually I'm envisioning that someone has a full lengthened pencil right here. So think of that, think of someone putting a pencil right in this crease right here where your peak is. And all you're doing is you're focusing on coming up and trying to squeeze that pencil as hard as you can and snap it in half. And that will cause you to have a really good contraction in the bicep. Or sometimes I'll even place my finger here and I try to squeeze my finger as hard as I can to really squeeze and contract that bicep. And a lot of times too, a lot of people don't know, is when you do this, we'll switch up, my right arm's getting a little cramped up. So when I do these, so I come up, palms out, and I come down, I'm actually squeezing my tricep. So as you can see over here, I'm flexing my tricep when I'm fully down with this movement. So I'm up, squeeze as hard as I can, and I come down, you can watch my tricep at the end flex. The whole purpose of that is when I flex my tricep, it allows the bicep to be engorged more with blood. That's the whole purpose here. We're really trying to engorge the muscle with as much blood as possible, really get a good contraction, and really just hammer away at that muscle. So I'm up, squeeze, come down, and I squeeze the tricep and flex it to fill the bicep up with blood, and then same thing. Squeeze the tricep, stretch the bicep, and then squeeze it. So it's another little tip for you guys. So always remember, when you're doing any type of bicep exercise, palms are always faced outwards. Therefore, you can keep that constant tension on the bicep, and always go up and squeeze as hard as you can. Come down, flex the triceps to fill it up with blood, the bicep, and just keep repeating. And that's a really good exercise to do as far as really isolating that peak in the biceps and really bringing out more definition. So give that one a try for your next bicep workout.